Hey everybody, and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Ultimate Vanilla Run. Last runs were pretty bad. I've been dying quite a bit lately, so let's random again. Once again into Eve. The game has decided I'm going to learn how to play Eve whether I like it or not. Oh, the music's off here. I apologize. Let's turn that back on for you. I love this soundtrack. I absolutely love this soundtrack. I'm looking forward to the Rebirth soundtrack even more. Chemical Peel. Chemical Peel is one of those interesting items. You can't quite see it right now because my tears haven't changed color yet, but the tears that you fire actually do alternate out of your eyes, and Chemical Peel actually makes the tear that comes out of your left eye do slightly more damage, because you can see that the skin is peeled back and the tear is much more likely to become bloody, i.e. do more damage. And we've got a champion here, so let's see if we can just take it out without getting myself killed here, which obviously is not all that impossible. No bombs, but we have a key, so we will at least be able to access Spirit Heart. Sweet. This could get us a deal with the devil on this floor. Just in that I won't take any red heart damage in the boss fight, hopefully. Monstro. So unless I'm very unlucky or very stupid, make some mistakes, I shouldn't actually take any damage here. My range is not as good as I would like, but now I can't actually lose any red hearts with just one hit. The most he can do is 1 damage in a single hit. So I have to get hit twice, if not 3 times, if I'm not hit by his big tears. Because he does shoot some small tears that do half damage, and he does shoot some that do 1 full damage. So see if I can get him to just keep hopping at me. So if he's hopping, he's not doing any damage. So no deal with the devil, unfortunately. But I do get a range up, so I guess my complaint about the tears not having enough range is no longer viable. So we're in the cellar 2. So yep, I was about to say we'll see spiders. Luckily that damage up of the Chemical Peel will hopefully make it eat. Stop trying to juke me, spider. There we go. Ah, no drops. Oh my. So that was very, very hard to avoid here. Luckily, I believe I actually only took a half a heart of damage, because I think I ran myself into that fire before I actually took explosion damage. Which is actually a strategy. If you're about to take a full heart of damage and you can deal yourself half heart of damage instead, go for it. It is in your best interest. Assuming, of course, that you don't misjudge it and your invincibility runs out before you take the full heart of damage, in which case it was definitely not to your advantage to do so. I did get 1 coin out of poop there, so I will keep reiterating, don't knock the poop. Not literally. I mean, you don't literally want to knock the poop, but don't, yeah. That was close. I was a little worried that I was going to take damage there. Half heart. I don't need any of this red heart. There are so many red hearts on this floor, this game is mocking me. Well, the treasure room basically has to be this way. I am not opening you, golden chest. You will not give me the things I need. So after I kill that fire, the rest of these are pretty harmless. Assuming you don't run into them. Maybe I can find a key. I don't think you can find a bomb out of fires. At least I've never seen it happen myself. Ghost Baby. So Ghost Baby's another familiar. Like Brother Bobby, it shoots along with you. The only real difference is that he has spectral tears, so he will actually shoot through rocks and stuff. Which means I can maybe get some more damage off while I'm kiting enemies that I normally wouldn't. Man, these floors have not been helpful. Very much running on empty here. Duke of Flies. Alright, Duke. Put up your dukes. I guess it's kind of the way the game is putting up its dukes. Duke of Flies could put up its dukes, but he's too busy vomiting flies. So luckily I actually do have some nice damage. The bonus damage from the chemical peel as well as Ghost Baby are taking him down pretty quick. More spirit hearts. Now I'm pretty sure I'll be getting a deal with the devil this time. There we go. And an HP up just in case. Brimstone and Mark. I'm really tempted to take the Mark. It's really nice damage. It's a really good damage boost, but it would leave me at 1 red heart. And I can't risk that. I just can't. I have no bombs, no keys, so I can't get anything else out of this floor. This run could be really tough. I could miss some items if my luck with finding keys continues like this. And not being able to get into secret rooms is also definitely not helping. Because it would at least be a few more coins, maybe even an item, if I was really lucky. Just gotta watch the pattern. I really should have just waited and... Yeah, I guess I can shoot in through here. They're not turning this direction. The second they do, I'm gonna have to dodge, but luckily they did not. Now I can enter this challenge room. I'm not gonna open that chest. It's not worth it at this point. If I had any bombs, I could actually get to those. There are some runs that you just can't control what you get. Technically, yes, I could have opened up that golden chest, and you know what? It could have had a key in it, another key, and a bomb. It could have been, but it also could have just been some coins. Now we finally got some bombs. I'm gonna be holding on to these like diamonds. Another golden chest. I really need a key. I will very gladly... I know that those bounce perfectly there. I just... Well... Hopefully Dead Bird will take care of these. Just see if it picks up the trail. Nope. Dead Bird has decided it wants none of that. We found the boss room. Once again, actually I could kind of cheese this a little bit more than I am by shooting at an angle, by just hiding behind one of those rocks and having Ghost Baby kill them all. But that would take a while. And this isn't that bad. Heart. Don't need a heart. Man, that's it. Okay. I've got a few options here. This run is going to be really, really ugly. Chemical peel's not a bad item, but it's not the only other item I want. Could this be bombs or key? It's tears up. Okay. There's always that moment of doubt. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to I'm going to basically not listen to my own advice. And I am going to go and do this challenge room. I could take some damage, but honestly at this point, it's not that big of a deal. I got some bombs, which I could use to find the secret room. I think the best thing I could find in the secret room would be an arcade machine. But so a mechanic of this game, you know about arcades, we've seen them a few times. There's actually rules behind arcades spawning, whether or not they will show up on a floor. If you enter the second level of a floor, so caves 2, basement 2, something like that, or a labyrinth floor, which would of course be the first floor, with 5 or more cents, you will get an arcade on that floor. It might not be 100%, but it's pretty close. I don't know off the top of my head if it's 100%, but I know that it's something that's worth keeping in mind. Let's put it that way. So my options here are look for the secret room. The chances of the secret room being off of the corner of the treasure room are pretty much non-existent. 5 bombs. You know what? If I don't take any red heart damage on the boss, I have a 25% chance of getting a deal with the devil, which could be a deal with the angel. So I'll take the extra spirit heart. And for those who maybe haven't been following the devil room rules, if you take no red heart damage on a floor, you effectively have a 100% chance. But if you get multiple floors in a row where you have a decent chance, it actually basically nerfs your chance. So the floor right after, it's a 25% chance. 25% of your actual chance is what you actually get. Which means that the 100% chance that I would get from not taking any damage. Wow, I didn't think that would hit me. So I'm just going to keep moving then. Now Gritty just spawned some stuff. Now I did take some damage, so if only Dead Bird would stop following me around and start hitting Gritty. Ah, which it has. Basically now all I have to do is avoid everything. Hope the Dead Bird doesn't get distracted. And it will eventually die. So just respawn those. Just gonna keep doing this. Now I'm fast enough to pull this off. If you get a speed down pill, you'll end up getting hit by when she shoots off to one side. Alright, so Spirit Heart. Lil Chubby. I think that's from defeating... This is actually the perfect drop. I was actually kind of hoping for this. I think Lil Chubby is... Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Dang it. Don't know what this is. Puberty. Okay, it doesn't actually do anything. Rusted Key, I believe, increases chance of key drops. But yeah, I believe Lil Chubby is from having defeated all the possible caves bosses, because we haven't actually seen Gertie yet. Oh, guys. Legendary Polyphemus. This is one of the best items in the game. When it has some combinations, it is absolutely ridiculous, but it is still really good. So I now am a Cyclops, and I shoot these gigantic tears. They do significantly more damage. It does multiplicative, and it is gorgeous. Now, I do have the Hanged Man. I'm debating whether to go back to that room with the coins, but it's not worth 3 coins. A bomb isn't worth 3 coins right now. Although, I should look for the secret room. I don't want to, but I should. Now, if for some reason I just get a crap ton of keys. Nice, first guess. I just opened this up, just in case. 3 coins. So in the end, a bomb ended up being worth 3 coins. Something else that Polyphemus did do is it reduced my fire rate. Just because instead of firing 2 tiers every cycle, I'm firing 1, because I have only 1 eye now. So we're off to the caves too. There should be an arcade here. As you can see, I'm doing a good bit of damage now. If I'd picked up the mark, I would be doing absolutely stupid damage. But unfortunately, I had no way of knowing we were going to be having a Polyphemus run. Nice, we get a key really early. I gotta be careful of the spider webs on the floor. They will slow you down. Don't want to get cornered either. I might do a lot of damage, but I don't do enough damage to just coast. Not just yet. Maybe with a few more items, I will have to painfully achieve. Assuming that our key drops stay as bad as they are. But maybe after a few items, I will be able to absolutely wreck this. Is this still a Tears Up? No, I don't know what this is. Bombs are key. Okay. So, yeah, now we got a lot of keys. Not bad, but I think I'd rather have the bombs right now. Okay, boss challenge room. If we've got an arcade, I can game this. Because arcades have blood donation machine. They have blood donation machines in them, which take your red hearts before your spirit hearts. And red hearts are what prevent you from getting into boss challenge rooms. You can only have... Yeah, see, this is why I kind of wanted to keep my bombs, because now I'm going to get tons of keys because I'm carrying the rusted key. But yeah, there's the arcade. This is going to be bad. Luckily, Deadbird takes over. So I'm not going to be able to game the system nearly as hard. And I think I'm going to actually wait to enter the arcade. Well, we found the boss. Actually, I want him to shoot here. Nice. Golden key. Even better. So golden key just means that I don't ever have to worry about keys for this floor, granted. But it means that I get into the item room for free and I get into the shop for free. Now I don't necessarily want to enter the shop right away because I don't have 15 coins. I can easily get 15 coins in the arcade because of the blood donation machine. It'll give me money when I put my hearts into it. But if I take too much damage, I am not actually going to want to do that. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Corners! My eternal enemy. And not paying attention to spiders right behind me. So I have taken red heart damage, so I'm going to wait to pick up that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Greed heads. Now I also lose money when the greed heads hit me. They have an actual name, but I don't remember it. Alright, so we get a bomb and a pill. Don't know what this pill is. Luck down is actually good. I mentioned this briefly, and I will talk about it in more detail eventually. But the way that it was coded, luck down pills weren't really predicted to do what they do, which is actually increase the rate of drops that you find. This floor is huge, and I'm going to die. Well, I can now enter the boss room without having to attempt to manipulate anything, which I think I'm actually going to do. If that's a health... If I get an HP item, it'll be really nice. I at least get to look at what it is at this point. I might even open it if it's a golden chest. I mean, I've got a golden key. Squeezy. Yes. So as long as I don't take 2 hearts of damage here versus... As long as I don't take 2 hearts of damage versus Monstro and Larry Jr. You can see I'm actually doing some really good damage to him now. I've got to deal with the Larry Jr.'s, and I might have to deal with another boss, but I don't believe so. Not this early, not in Catacombs 2. I saw what you guys were trying to do. So even though they have a hidden section, if you destroy their head, it will kill them outright. Yeah, so it's just those. I'm just getting tons of keys. I really want to ditch this trinket because that bomb is key pill is actually hurting me really badly. So Squeezy has increased my fire rate by like 0.4, I want to say. Maybe 0.3. And an increased fire rate with Polyphemus is always good. And more importantly, I think it's given me 2 spirit hearts, which will let me actually not die. So, greed fight. And I walk right into it. So greed's going to drop one of 2 things. He's either going to drop Steam Sale, or he's going to drop a bunch of money, and I just can't not take damage. So he just dropped a bunch of money. So we'll take it and take the money and run. Oh man. So this is quad shot. I'm gonna take it. So I have quad shot and Polyphemus, and there have been some very kind people who have done all the math on this as to whether or not it's worth taking quad shot, because quad shot reduces your damage overall, and Polyphemus increases it, and it comes down to, as long as you hit something with 2 tiers, you do more damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of gambling. Now my luck's down, which isn't going to help me here. But if I can either get some spirit hearts or even some red hearts. Now as Eve, I do have an option here. I can use that blood donation. Oh, don't kill anything. Good. Luckily that missed everything. But I do have an option of getting myself all the way down to a half a heart, which will put me in Whore of Babylon state. Oh, another luck down pill, and I accidentally picked that up. I don't know what taking more luck down pills do, but I'm gonna try it, why not? Maybe it'll increase my drops even more. Bombs are key. Good, 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 good. This is exactly what I wanted, actually. I was kind of hoping for it. I wasn't going to say anything about it, because I haven't nearly gotten this many pills out of... Oh, I'm out of money. So I totally missed that I was out of money. Well, that'll do it. Just a little bit more gambling. That'll actually let me gamble more. Because it'll let me do this. Oh, well, I gotta actually pick up the money first. Oh, and I get 2 bombs. Nice. I'm doing really well for myself. Hearts. If I actually... Oh, I want to mix it up. Nope. Usually just grabbing the one on the end. You've got a static chance. So, I'm gonna go fight the boss now. I'm gonna come back and try and manipulate some stuff later. I figured this might be the case. I was hoping not to get... He's not sloth. I was hoping not to get pestilence, but it happens. As you can see, I'm just tearing through him. I'm hitting him with 3 or 4 shots. Yeah, he just gets shredded. So I got a cube of meat. I've got a heart and a half there, which means at the very least I can pump that in here. I don't really think I'd want to go to Whore of Babylon state. Okay, so this is the IV bag. It is a portable blood bank. The other thing that can drop out of a blood donation machine is its blood bag, which increases your health and heals you 3 or 4 hearts. Really good. Really, really good. So, but I can just use this as a spacebar and bam. Now, I shouldn't say this because it is rather cheap. I'm debating whether or not I should say anything. So, if you walk back and forth between rooms while invincible, you basically... So as you can see, I can use... You're gonna hear me mashing on the keyboard, but... Okay, so that actually didn't work. But I got more plays out of this than I normally would have, because I was moving back and forth between the doors. Now, unfortunately, I put myself in Whore of Babylon state, and I asked for it. I'm going to try and find the secret room. I've got 8 bombs, which is fantastic. Actually, I already found the secret room. What am I talking about? I already found the secret room, so I don't need to look for it. I just wasted a bomb. This blood bag, at this point, isn't very useful to me, but picking it up actually does something very nice, and that is it removes it from the pool. So basically it means that the arcade machine has its own pool of 2 items, and that's a blood bag and an IV bag. Oh my goodness. Now if I can group them all up and just slowly pick them off. As you can see, it's actually very easy to hit 2 of them. Now that actually got really close because I would have killed that bomb fly really fast. It would have exploded in my face. But because you remove the IV bag from the item pool, it will only... Basically, every single blood donation machine, if I put enough blood into it... Oh, man. I could not get out of that door fast enough. Luckily, this means that my dead bird is just... Oh, gosh. Cornered. I don't want to take any more red heart damage. Well, that goes away. My chance of getting a devil room was already limited. Actually, no, it wasn't, because I've seen... It's been 2 floors since I've seen one. Now, I can intelligently save myself. Yeah, I can save myself a bomb. It's worth doing. Okay. So as you can see, my tiers are red because of the damage amp. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Oh boy. I really don't want to die as Eve, especially with Polyphemus. How I avoided that, I don't know. I'm not dying to a fly. Give me heart drops. Give me heart drops. Don't want your friggin' coins. I'm just really bad at dodging triple shots. Now these guys have their own pretty flies, which are those white flies that protect them, which will spawn at me. Actually take a good bit of damage too. So this is a really good chance of being the secret room. I have no idea what's going to be in the secret room if I find it. I'm really just hoping it's something like a 1-up, because that would be really nice. Of course it gives me spiders, the one thing I absolutely hate, and now I also have to watch those fires. So those are fires that will shoot at me. Now, luckily it wasn't a heart. If it was a heart there, I'd be pretty annoyed, in all honesty. Okay, so this was actually just Bob's curse. It wasn't Bob's rotten head like I thought it was. I'm going to open this chest. I need hearts. Okay, return on investment. But Bob's curse gives me poison bombs, and also gave me 5 bombs. Oh man, these guys are fast. They just have to make one decision to turn at me, and I'm not going to be able to get out of the way. I don't know what this is. It can't possibly be bad in terms of killing me. Range up, okay. It could have been a health down. Oh, this is bad for me. Luckily my damage is so high that I can get away with this. If my damage wasn't this good, I would not be able to do this. But basically, if anything gets close enough to me that I can't miss it, yeah, I'm not that crazy. If anything gets close enough to me that I can't miss it, it will die before it reaches me. Assuming that I am facing in the right direction. Okay, I'm still looking for the secret room. I've got so many bombs right now. This can give spirit hearts. It can also give a trinket other than this rusted key. The Emperor. So the Emperor will take me directly to the boss room. It's going to give me a ton of tarot cards. The Chariot. I can actually use the Chariot. I do not want that. That is this is going to take me forever to actually get out of this room, because I'm going to have to try and get all of the trinkets that I want. Cancer. I want cancer. Don't ever quote me on that. Cancer is a trinket that increases your fire speed significantly. I'm willing to burn all my money here. Although I should get to the shop. The chances of me getting to the shop with only half a heart aren't good. And it's not giving me what I want, which is just spirit hearts. The tick. Okay, I've got to avoid that. So this is where the interesting part comes in. Hangman wouldn't be bad, but I want the Chariot, because the Chariot gives you invulnerability. Because there's no way this room's layout was so terrible, there was no way that I was going to be able to do it. Yes, a heart. So this will lose me my Whore of Babylon state. Yeah, the next time I leave the room. Oh man, I look terrible. I'm going to actually re-enter this room, because I would like... Yeah, I don't want the Emperor. I'll probably come back and get the Emperor. The Emperor is really good to have on the later floors, because as you remember, there's nothing really good on those floors for you. I mean, like, yeah, it could have something, like, it could have a library, I believe, and it could have an arcade, but most of the time, you're probably just going to want, yay. And there's a heart here, which I could get that tarot card, but I don't want to. Those, yeah. I have options now, which is good. I'm gonna fight the boss first before I do anything too crazy. But having the Emperor card in a later level where there's generally nothing good on a floor means you immediately get to a boss. So if you're already in good shape, and you want to be in better shape, well then, there you go. You just go straight to the boss and you don't have to worry. So now I'm gonna get a level 2 cube of meat. Oh my. So just like Pride, it's really, really important to watch where the troll bombs spawn. Like, very, very important. And he's fast, so he's another, if you got speed down pills, you're probably losing this run kind of boss. Nice. Well, I'll take it. It's not bad. I'd rather have something else like the pentagram. But yeah, going straight to the boss, never bad. Not if you're in good shape. I mean, yeah, if you have a half heart and, you know, you're barely surviving room to room. What's in here? Please be an item. Screw it, I don't care. Isaac's fork. Not better than cancer. Definitely not better than cancer. Not with Polyphemus and quad shot. Just trying to keep moving. Avoid as much damage as I can. Now there is another half a heart on the floor, which means that... Oh boy, this is going to actually take some effort. Why I hate zombies. I guess really they're knights. Don't know why I call them zombies. Maybe because their brains are exposed. Yeah, cancer just so good. Such a good trinket. Just because it can actually increase your fire rate past the soft cap with relative ease. Now, is there anything... Do I want the compass? This is like the second to last floor that I could get something. Is the compass worth it? You know, there's no guarantee that the last shop won't be greed. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. Well, you know what? I can do this. This will be a little shenanigans, but... Mom's pill bottle has appeared in the basement. Now, I don't remember why it appeared in the basement. I think it's because I did enough damage to myself with that. But I actually made 1 penny profit. You know what? I said I was going to go back and get the Emperor, and I'm going to do that. Because I have so many bombs, I really don't care. I only need 1 more key for the item room next level. If I can, I'll definitely take the opportunity to enter the shop on the next level. If I've got enough cash, or even on the off chance that I can find something useful. And I want very slowly. There we go. So as I mentioned, the tick can't be removed. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it. Am I that crazy? Yeah, I am. So I don't want the tick. I do so much damage that the tick will be like 1 shot hitting. Alright, well, so much for the compass. Normally the compass would show me where I am, or, well, it wouldn't show me explicitly where I am, but it would show me where the other rooms are in relation to me, which makes sense for a compass. However, the Curse of Darkness basically just laughs. Well, this is good. Finding the item room early is usually one of the best things that can happen. Mostly because it's a power spike. Now, I'm actually gonna do some manipulation here if I can. And I want to kill these bomb flies by the center here. Yeah, so I can get to the drop. Let's see what we got. Speedball. I haven't seen Speedball in a while. So I'm pretty sure this is Speedball. Yeah. Speed, shot speed, and I actually have a smile on my face. Apparently Speedball's fun. Now, if you want to, with the Curse of Darkness, it's not always bad to draw yourself a map. But the only reason why you'll ever really need a map is if you're doubling back a lot. But unless you're bombing open rooms, all it'll do is add time to your run. And granted, a long run isn't always the best thing in the world. It can be kind of annoying and just, I mean, it takes time. But if you're clearing all the rooms, the big thing that you'll get... yeah, I'll take it if I can avoid red heart damage. Sweet. I am honestly surprised I managed to get through that. But I did. So, the biggest advantage you'll get... Oh, that's Mom. Is being able to see where there's possibilities for the secret room. And actually, there is another easy way of doing it. And that's on either... Basically, it's just looking for, yeah, places where there's a room on each side. Sure, why not? I don't have any keys, so chances of getting into the item room are pretty slim. Or sorry, into the shop are slim. Okay, I'll take a coin, why not? Actually, it doesn't matter whether or not I get a devil room on this floor. Well, I could use the Emperor. So if I don't take any red heart damage, it's been so long since I've seen a devil room that I basically have a 100% chance to get it. So, what's this pill? It's a luck down. You know what? I'm so unlucky right now, I don't even think it matters. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Keys are basically no longer gonna be useful to me, but I guess I could open some golden chests. Because you can't teleport, because the bomb fight ends the way it does, you won't get a devil or angel room on it. I should have blown it up. Oh well. You won't get a devil room or an angel room on it. You won't. However, if you have an item that teleports you out of that room, then when you re-enter that room, you have a chance to see that devil room again. A chance. Because you just saw it on the last floor, quote-unquote last floor, the last boss room, you have a 25% chance of seeing it. So, the odds aren't terrible. The real issue is it would cost me an Emperor card. And an Emperor card, well, why not? Okay. Best 2 keys ever, basically. That's why I like to explore all the rooms. Because you never know when something crazy like that is going to happen. We got the shop right here. I could enter the shop. I really don't think I have a reason to, though. I don't have the money to buy anything. I mean, I could run into greed. But best case situation there is that greed drops a bunch of money. Because if he drops the Steam sale, it's not important. Like, it literally just isn't important. Because the Steam sale only affects shop items, and that would be the last possible shop that I could see in this game. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have come into this room. Masks are no fun. Although, if I can just snipe a heart, this gets infinitely easier. Every mask that's not in the room, it's a mask that can't block shots for other hearts. This is actually a very large floor. I knew I'd end up spawning that, so I just go ahead and did it anyway when the room was under control. Ooh, almost took that. Oh look, it's Pride. Which actually means that greed can't be in the shop. Watch which order they spawn. Okay, he died. Temperance. Okay. Okay. Temperance spawns a blood machine. Blood donation machine. Which means, depending on what I find in the shop... Remember, I can't get back out of this. I can't even actually get that. The ladder... Believe it or not... the latter is beneficial to me. It would let me get this heart. Let's do this. I'm crazy. So that's 9 cents. Don't ask me why I'm doing this. I'm not entirely sure. If I break this, I will get a heart bag. I will get a blood bag. This is going a little far. I'm a little silly right here. At this point, I've gone too far. Buy this. I can take this heart. I can also go all the way up here. Get that coin. Just gonna go back, sweep through rooms. I can get the Emperor card again. I'm probably going to blow up that blood donation machine. I can't possibly get back out to it. At this point, any heart that I get, I'm gonna want to keep because I put a little bit too many cents into that. So I'm just gonna blow it up without donating more to it. Half a heart. Half heart's half a heart. As much as I'd like to go into that room, I'm not going to. Also, I get bombs. Nice. Nothing this way. At this point, I'm just going to go every way that I can. I do get that, which is a heart and a bunch of coins. So far, I've almost broken even. Oh, that's right. Oh, well, I didn't mean to open that, but too late. I could get to this. Why not? Well, guess what, guys? Broke even. So, okay. Oh, I didn't want to take that damage. Polyphemus damage. What did I get hit by? I don't even know. So I took red heart damage, so I'm not going to waste the Emperor card trying to see if I got a devil room. Basically because I now have a 0% chance. Yeah, so you notice I just took damage right there. That was in fact because I killed Mom's foot, or I killed Mom by shooting at one of her eyes, which I think it was this one, but either way. And her foot was about to come down on me. The shadow was about to be there, and so it instantly fired and nailed me. So, the compass is now working, and I can see that there's no useful rooms on this floor. Save, of course, for the challenge room, which is not a boss challenge room. You can tell because it doesn't have blood on the sword. A very subtle difference, but an important one. Which means that I'm currently full health. If I remain full health, I can see what's in there and decide whether or not I want to go for it. Spirit Heart. Okay, tempting. It's tempting for me to make an actual attempt. An actual attempt at not taking damage on this floor. I don't really need money. The heart, if I do take damage, I can always come back. So, okay, I took the Spirit Heart and damage. So if I can go through this boss fight without taking any damage, which, hey, I could. Nope, I can't. Yep. I'm probably dead, actually. There's a very good chance that I am dead. The bloat is just really bad. It can hit you on any side of it, except for the back, which means that your entire time is spent baiting it to jump to you and shooting angled shots at it. So I may have exaggerated, but I don't really want shot speed. You know, I don't even care. I'm just going to take it. It'll put it in my collection. So, to make this easier, I am going to drop into the womb 2, and I'm just going to use the Emperor card. Straight to boss fight. So I've got 5 hits in the bank here. I've got Polyphemus, so I am going to be chunking her down hard. but it is all a race against the damage. And actually, I'm going to get it. I think I could just sit here and zerg her down. The Razor. Sweet, we've gotten some stuff to unlock. So, I have successfully beaten the game with Eve. And I'm going to unlock a few more things as well. We're going to have to do some checking to see what I've unlocked on the secret screen, because we can't see what I've unlocked. But I found a quarter apparently in that chest, which could be, of course, what I actually managed to unlock. We'll see. I'm going to skip the credits there. Let's look at the stats. View at the secrets found. Yep, we found the quarter. So the quarter will appear in the basement now. And the Razor. And, of course, we also got Mom's pill bottle on the way. And Lil Chubby. So we had a pretty successful run, if I do say so myself. Despite the fact that we had some pretty close calls there. I'm pretty happy with the way that run went. As I said, Eve and the characters that start with lower health and kind of some stronger stats here, worse stats there, are not my strong suit. I definitely like the more middle of the road Isaac, and you could argue that Maggie's a little bit more middle of the road, but I tend to take a little bit more damage than I should, so it makes me prefer those sort of characters. But overall, as I said, successful run. I'm proud of this one, and I will hope to see you guys next time. Remember, if you like what you saw, please like and favorite. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel and you'll get updates when I release new videos. And please leave a comment. Tell me what I could do better, because there's a lot. Maybe something that I could explain for you. I'll go over the conditions for unlocking those secrets at the start of next video, so don't worry about that. Well, I hope to see you guys next time.